Towards the hip, I push on the head, I step my foot over and I curl my heel under. As soon as he does it, I'm gonna lock my legs, okay, just to lock a triangle. All right? And now I need to switch my lock. So I'm gonna get from my left side to my right side. So I pull up on his arm, I switch my arm through, and I lay on my other side. Okay? And then my feet change too. So the grip I have went from here to here. All right, so when you're in this position, you either want to control a Kimura grip or a really deep underhook with the top arm. The Kimura grip is always a better option. And usually what happens in this position is lock your hands. They lock their hands, which makes it easy for you to just lock up a Kimura grip. All right, now I'm going to grab the far elbow. I'm going to pull his elbow in. And at the same time, I kick my leg into his neck. So I'm pulling the arm in. I'm kicking the leg into his neck. I turn him towards the floor a little bit to tighten it up. And then I want to curl my heel right into his shoulder. All right, so I don't want to be curling up on his tricep here. I want to be curling tight to his armpit and shoulder, trying to lock up the figure four. And squeeze. All right? So this is different than a normal triangle where I would squeeze my knees together. With this, I'm doing a really hard hamstring curl into his shoulder. So for the crucifix, stretch your head out, step your leg over, curl, and lock it, just lock a grip with your leg. And here I'm going to switch my arms, I fall to my side, I switch my feet, and cross again. Don't worry about having a fully locked triangle yet. All right, secure a Kimura grip. Then when I reach, you grab the elbow. If the elbow's too far to reach, you can also use the wrist. But try to catch the elbow. I'm going to pull the elbow towards me and kick my foot away from me and turn my toes down towards the floor. Do this. And then I drop my butt back and I curl my heel into the shoulder. Try to lock the full triangle and then squeeze to finish. If you have a fully locked triangle, you can't submit the person, you can grab their hand this way and you can do like a Kimura. It's like a one-handed Kimura this way. Right? You also have this arm, pin their elbow to the floor, and you have a wrist lock over here. So you have a lot of submission options once you have this control. Very strong control position to get to here. Right? So in this position, if you went through everything, you can't finish the guy. To get up, I need to make a switch. So I have the Kimura control. I'm going to switch to my top arm, gets a deep underhook. And the whole key here is just keep his elbow off the floor. If he can get his elbow to the floor, he can turn in and get on top of you. But if you just, all you have to do is keep his elbow off the floor, try to turn in, he'll never be able to get up on top. So just keeping the elbow off the floor does everything you need. Now what I'm going to do is I get up to my elbow. I'm going to unlock my legs. I'm going to pull my bottom leg out and around. Right? You sit into like an armbar position. So we're going to go from a reverse triangle to a triangle on the back. All right, so I pull this foot out, both feet are over, and I'm going to hook my feet behind his tricep. I pull his arm above his head, and lock the back triangle. Then from here, you can either just squeeze here to finish, or you can straighten your arm out for the finish. So from reverse triangle, you have a Kimura grip. Get a grip on the elbow, pull it up off the floor, get up to your elbow. From here, open your feet. All right? So just keep your top foot posted on the floor so you can lift your hips up off the ground, slide your knee around and sit down. Okay? Always try to pull your elbow down to your chest. If he pulls his elbow into his chest, he's going to be able to get up on top. He'll get control of your leg. If you keep his elbow pulled in tight to your chest, he's like completely stuck on his back here. That'll give you time to pull your foot out, bring it across. You can always just go right into an armbar from here. But a much stronger submission is to pull his elbows over his head. So I use the grip on his elbow and my toes behind his other elbow. All right, so pull his hands above his head and just fall to your shoulder. His head will almost always just pop up like an inch, and that's all you need to curl the leg around the neck. Same, like any triangle, just cross your feet to start, and if you need to, you can grab your foot and lock it up tight. Try to pull your foot to the far hip. And now again, you can finish here with the choke or straighten out the arm. Here, and I would say like this triangle on the back is a much higher percentage technique, a much stronger position than this is. This is really good for control. It can be tough to submit from, especially if you have short legs. But even if you have shorter legs, this back triangle works really well. So pull the elbow off the floor, get up to your elbow, lift your feet, sit up to your butt, bring your leg over, right? And again, just make sure that you keep his elbow pinned tight to your chest. You can even lock a reverse Kimura grip here. Make sure that you use your toes to pull his arm. So don't just fall to your shoulder and squish his face. Hook your toes behind his elbow and fall to your side. Okay, don't try to do it sitting up. Okay. Curl the leg tight around the neck. Go. Okay. 1, 2, 3.